And so whenever we developed Madeline Cove, our subdivision, right, where I put my son's name in the street sign and my other children's name, not only did we do that, you see me bossing people around telling them to stake the land? Yes. Y'all know I wasn't getting down there to do that, but you know. Not only did we buy the land, we blessed the land. We walked all of the acreage. We poured salt all throughout the property. Why did we pour salt? To cleanse it, because it was defiled. All those old spirits that was attached. I needed this to be the promised land. So in order for it to be the promised land, I had to do some cleansing. Then we had communion on the property. We broke bread. There's not a property I don't buy that I do not anoint. I don't know what's coming with that, but I'm telling you now, I don't want to be a part of it. So I make sure every single property that I buy, I anoint that property. How many of you going home to anoint your house today? That one simple act can change a whole term of negative subsequence, right? Just one positive act. My children start acting up, I'm like, give me that oil. Something over your bed. Because for you to be talking to me crazy. Let's not forget, we're from New Orleans. And that's one of the times I decided to dress up and become the youngest black woman developer in the state of Louisiana. How many of you know that I can't take credit for this? I'm just obedient. How many of you are blocking your blessing because you refuse to give your yes? I just said yes. God, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I give you my yes. I don't know what it's like to be a woman developer, but I give you my yes. I don't know what it's like to be in that room sitting around a table with a bunch of men who look nothing like me, nor my lineage, but I give you my yes. I don't know what it's like to be married, but I give you my yes. I don't know what it's like to have a good mother because I never had one, but God, I give you my yes. I give you my yes in my time of unknown. I give you my yes. Your yes is what's taking you to your prosperity. Your yes is going to keep you going. Your yes is going to keep you walking on the path. The moment you say yes, it said in Genesis, you will be set right. You will be set right. And so I go on and I'm living in my prosperity. Real estate investor over 18 years, 790 plus real estate properties, developed 4 communities, over $800 million in real estate transactions. Street signs named after my son. Somebody say prosperity. Prosperity. Invited to the White House. Your girl didn't know what to do at the White House. Secret Service came. I'm like, oh, Jesus. Whew. 20 under 40, win an 8-figure real estate portfolio, and I make more than $250,000 a month laying in my bed. Somebody say, I'm on my path to prosperity. I'm on my path. Ownership is your birthright. How do I know this? Somebody say, how you know that? Because look at Abraham. Look at Abraham. If we're descendants of Abraham, for those of us, just a few, do we got a few faith-filled, believing folks in the room? Just making sure I'm talking to the right people, right? Because I'm sure they're going to have some demons and witches mad at me, but I don't care. Ownership is your birthright. Can y'all say that? Ownership is my birthright. So it's time to start owning some stuff. The only way that the municipalities and the government is going to come talk to you is by owning some stuff. Somebody say ownership. Ownership. It feels good when the mayor got to call me to have a conversation about his plans. Little girl from New Orleans sitting there like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in that meeting like, okay, but don't play with me, right? Faith without works is dead, but you must be willing to move to walk it out. You cannot enter prosperity without moving. How did I move? I started with my tax return. How many of y'all heard my $5,000 tax return story? Oh, y'all didn't? Yay me, I got a few more minutes. You see, I didn't have money to get started with real estate investing. Every single dollar that was in my bank account is allocated for. How many of y'all got y'all dollars allocated for? Raise your hand right now. You pay your bills on time. Raise your hand right now if your money is allocated for a bill for whatever reason. Raise your hand. Congratulations. Let me tell you something. Once I learned rich people assets is poor people liabilities, it changed my life forever. What does that mean? Rich people assets is poor people liabilities. First of all, I had to understand what an asset is. That's putting money in my pocket. A liability is taking money out of my pocket. So I'm going to say it again. Rich people assets is poor people liabilities. That means when you buy a pair of Jordans, I love MJ, but he's a billionaire. It's an asset to him, and it's a, oh, y'all good, baby. You buy that Louis Vuitton bag, it's an asset to, and a liability to. Don't ask me what I feel about Cardi B's situation. No comment. No comment. You know, land is indestructible. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all go outside and try to tear up some land? I want to know how long it's going to take. Give me something indestructible. God could have gave Abraham anything in the world, and he gave him the nations. That is a promise. That is the path for being obedient. I started with my tax return, $5,000, y'all. That's all I had. How many of y'all seen Set It Off? I need that money. Look, I'm telling y'all, every rep. How many of us say that already? I need my money. How about you make that money go work for you? How about you go buy some income with it? I leveraged my way out of poverty. I had a $3,000 real estate commission. I started with one property. I did it without a guide. I did it scared. I did it ugly. I did it without even knowing. I didn't know you couldn't use $5,000 to buy a property. Somebody said when you're determined, you just do it. When you don't have a guide, you just do it. Do that make sense? Some of you here is like, oh, I need A, I need B, I need C, I need D, I need F, I just had A. This had to work or it had to work. My husband like, baby, we got 10 payday loans. It got to work or it got to, you don't believe it. It got to work or it has to. I had no choice. I didn't have a plan B. We were all in. You're probably like, how you renovated a house with $3,000? Somebody said I didn't have a guide. I went to the Dollar General. I seen they sold pill and stick flooring. I bought pill and stick flooring. I seen they had paint. I went and bought paint. I did it without a guide. But that one act of obedience, that one act of yes, got me to owning over 790 real estate investment properties. My yes is me risking it all. My yes is me risking it all. I remember whenever I finished and we was all into this property for $8,000, it was all of our money. And everybody was knocking on our door. Everybody wanted their money. Everybody wanted their money, from the light bill to cable bill, internet, everything. They wanted their money. But it was already tied up in me. I invested in me. I was okay with being in the dark for a season because it had to work or it had to work. So I went to the bank and I told the banker, because I was a realtor and I was helping investors, I told the banker, I said, look, Carrie, I don't really have great credit. In fact, it's pretty bad. I said, but if you give me a loan on this property, I promise you I'll pay it back. He said, Terrica, why you didn't been come to me? Somebody say, ask and you shall receive. I went to the bank with a 580 credit score. He said, I have the ability to approve anything under $100,000. Here you go. But how many of you know if you don't change your mindset, you can go exactly right back to where you started? So he sent an appraisal out to the property. That's the person that determines value. Guess what? That property I put $8,000 into, it appraised for $60,000. I'm rich. That's what I thought. I ain't never seen no money like that. The bank said, we'll give you 80% of that. So I walked away with $48,000. I took that. I almost bought a new Louis bag. I almost bought a new pair of stilettos. I almost went back to poverty, but I forgot I leveraged my way out. So somebody say that, yes, you still got to continue to move with it. So I took that 48 and I went and made $250,000. Then I was like, is this easy? Wait, you mean to tell me if I use this money to go buy more money, I get more money? Somebody say buying income. I did it without a guide. Some of you right now, you just need to do it. Some of you just have to be willing to walk on that path. So let me ask you, what category are you in? DJ Betty, you'll help me out a little bit. There's 3 categories. You're either renting, you've been someone else's passive income, paying their mortgage monthly. You're owning, paying your own mortgage, right? Having to work a job just to make those payments. Are you an investor? You're investing. Having someone else pay you a check every single month for your property and all of the luxuries you desire in life while building your future equity for your loved ones. This is an honest question. Which category are you in? And are you ready to switch categories? You should be buying income every single day. Every single day. Where is my team? Can you guys start passing out these for me? I want to prophesy for you guys real quick, and I'm about to get off here. Can I prophesy for you guys real quick? Y'all good? I'm a little bit over my time. I love you guys. But I am prophesying ownership right now over each and every last one of you guys. You have gotten your keys right now in the natural to tape on your mirror and to look at ownership in 2024 for you. I don't care what you own. I don't care if it's real estate, if it's Bitcoin. I don't care what type of investment you're going in 2024. I need for you to say the first investment is going to be myself, and I'm going to own me in 2024. I will own me in 2024. So as they pass out these keys to each and every last one of y'all, there's no strings attached, my information, nothing is on there. These are just keys that the Holy Spirit told me 30 minutes before I came on this stage, that my team worked twice as hard to write that message on there for you guys, that you need to receive these keys right now so you can remember what 2024 is for you. Somebody stand up right now, right now. I just want you to hold your hands up. And I just want you to say, ownership is my birthright. Ownership is my birthright. I got the keys right now in the physical. And I got them in the spiritual as well. Thank you, guys.